So this next one, talking about capoing, this is one that gets people a lot. So, you know, what we're talking about here is when I take, you know, any type of capo and I clip it on, it makes the neck shorter, right? So I'm still playing a G chord, but it doesn't sound like a G anymore, right? It sounds like an A, right? If I capo on that second fret there, it's voice a little different, you know, but it's basically the same. So this is a diagram where what I did is I drew those 5 main keys the way that we play them, right? So, you know, if I'm playing G, A minor, B minor, C, D, E minor, F, G, right? But if I'm trying to translate something to someone, it's like, oh yeah, you know, rather than do the bluegrass thing and say, oh, I'm in G2, you can look at this diagram and see that it's an A, right? That I keep capo's second fret, that if I play G chord, it's A. And the way you do that is you're looking at this diagram and you say, okay, so there's G open. So then I just go down to what capo I'm on. So if I said, okay, well, I'm on capo 6, playing out of G, that's D flat. So if you're translating to someone else, you're like, oh yeah, you know, we're in D flat. But another thing that's fun to do that's really useful is that, like, let's say, you know, I'm recording a demo and I just want a big sound. So let's say, you know, the main part is just G, right? Well, I want a higher part. Well, so I can sit there and I can go down this list and say, okay, well, you know, down here, where's another G? Well, look, capo 5, there's G. And so if I play a D chord, capo 5, it's going to sound as a G. Okay, so then there we go. So capo 5. So now I have my kind of harmony guitar part, a little higher. What this also helps with is, you know, when you get stuck with doing the exact same thing every time, it'll make you kind of play new parts by using a capo. You know, just be more creative with what, you know, how you're making your guitar parts. The next thing to talk about is at that bottom where they're numbered, right? I said that I was going up the scale. I was going G, A minor, D minor. Well, rather than do that, we're going to call them 1, 2 minor, 3 minor, 4, 5, 6 minor, flat 7, then 1. So now we're dealing with scales, right? We're dealing with the numerical value. The numerical value is extremely important because it allows you to, as a guitar player, to say, if I'm going G to 5, sorry, 1 to 5 to 4 to 5, I can go 1, 5, 4, 5, then I just go to D, capo 5. 5, 4, 5. And I'm using the same numbers, but they're different scale degree. And this is good when you're learning, write all of this down. Write it a bunch of times. Say like, okay, 1, 5, 4, 5, and G is G, D, C, D. And D, it's D, A, G, A, right? So you just be really purposeful about writing things down, saying them out loud. Once again, everything involving music, it's just new names. Like you just met somebody new, you gotta say it out loud, say it out loud, say it out loud. And so that's gonna make a big difference as you go forward.